What's going on, everybody? I appreciate you guys tuning in and rocking with me. Push the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get into this crazy video. A local disabled care facility employee arrested for allegedly twerking in front of patients. Now, after I read through this, we're going to watch this clip. It's in Panama City, Florida, by the way. Shouts out to Florida. An employee at a Panama City disabled adult care facility was arrested on Tuesday for allegedly twerking in front of disabled patients. According to court documents, on January 15th, the Panama City Police Department received a tip regarding possible abuse and exploitation of disabled adults. SA to adults. I don't care what anybody says, man. Authorities reported that a video they received showed four women dancing in a sexually explicit manner known as twerking inside the facility in front of disabled patients. Well, yeah, y'all couldn't do it at a real club. You had to do it in the facility. It was reported in the court documents that one female in the video was seen making physical contact with a patient by placing her breast in the face and also one leg on a patient while twerking. What is this, church of chicken? You always serving up breast and wings? Or leg? I mean, it's not like you feeding them chicken or anything. Anyways, authorities said Jocelyn Janice Hart, 29 years old, who was an employee at the time of the incident, can be seen in the video dancing on the sink and twerking on the table where at least two disabled patients were sitting. So she was giving them lap dances, basically. Hart was not seen in the video making direct physical contact with any of the patients. However, she is allegedly seen witnessing the other female continuously make physical contact with a patient while Hart danced and twerked near the faces of two disabled patients. Well, I swear, the patients are getting more play than regular adults, man. Than regular dudes. They're getting more play than them. Too bad it's very limited. Because all four of them are going to lose their jobs. It was reported that Hart did not report the physical contact with a patient that another employee made. Authorities said the patients in the video appeared to be nonverbal, infirm, and incapable of providing consent. Oh, so they're committing rape, basically. If they ain't providing consent, then it was forced. Hart was charged with lewd and lascivious exhibition of an elderly or disabled person and failed to report abuse and neglect of a vulnerable adult. Man, them loved ones of the disabled and the elderly they gonna love this. I mean that facility's gonna hear an earful from them, and rightfully so. If anything, they should get sued. All right, I think that's it. That's it for the reading portion. Now let's get to the clip.
City police arrested an employee at a disabled adult care facility yesterday for allegedly twerking in front of patients. 29-year-old Jocelyn Janice Hart is charged with lewd and lascivious exhibition.
And that's a hard-looking 29-year-old woman right there. Imagine her twerking and berserking in front of elderly and disabled patients without their consent.
Of an elderly or disabled person and failure to report abuse and neglect of a vulnerable adult. On January 15th, authorities say they received a...
Damn, it was abuse too? They didn't report that. Of course she didn't report it. She's a participant in that. You know what I mean? They was going to report that.
A video showing Hart and three other women dancing in a sexually explicit manner known as twerking. The performance allegedly happened in front of disabled patients.
They couldn't do that for their man, but they had to do it in front of disabled and the elderly couldn't consent to that.
At the facility. One of the women reportedly placed her breasts in the face and on the leg of a patient. Police say Hart danced on a sink and twerked on a table.
That was it. You only place your breasts and your legs on the patient and not the buttocks.
In front of two patients. Investigators say none of the victims appear to be physically able to provide their consent. We don't know if the three unidentified women will face any charges or if Hart is still employed at the facility. A judge ordered her release from the Bay County Jail today on her own recognizance.
Well, they should be fired. I mean, aren't they going to come out in a written statement saying that they don't tolerate this type of behavior, this, that, and the third? I'm surprised we didn't hear from the facility or the head of the facility with a prepared statement or something to that effect. But I'm sure they're gonna let all four of these hyenas go without pay. I'm sure they're gonna lose their jobs. At least they should, because this is absurd, man. Y'all let me know what you think about this story. Y'all like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.